Okay, so I'm finally back home in DC. We already know that my diet kind of went a little off rail for the last month while I was in LA. So, technically speaking, I got all the way up to like 9 weeks. I was doing okay, hanging out with Sonia and Savannah and doing my thing. But alcohol, yeah, I haven't partied so hard on the Sunset Strip since my ex-husband's band used to play that Sunset Strip back in the 80s. So needless to say, I've raised 3 kids that are all in their 30s now, and I still survived the Sunset Strip, the Viper Room, the whiskey, the Roxy, all that. Um, Thank you to my girls, Sonia and Savannah. If it wasn't for them, would have probably punched somebody in the face. So nobody had to put any money on my books. So I'm all good now. The things I learned in LA. Never, ever, ever, ever accept a marriage proposal over the phone, no matter how long you have known of him and talked to him. And people sell you a dream, and it's all bullshit. Things I know, so it was just a quick reminder of all the things that I need to practice in my life and not just go off the rail. But with that said, that's all good. Everything in life is a gamble. I've got tattoos on my feet that, of course, I have to fix. But yeah, um, to Big O, who told me, yeah, no more men's names or insignias or anything on my body, because we know that I had already done the Rough Rider, and that's why the butterfly is over the back tattoo that I had back in the day. Um, Cover-ups don't cover up what made you do them in the first place. So that's some of the stuff I've been thinking about, um, reflecting on, and where do I change certain things. Some of which I'm going to be a little bit more guarded with a lot of different stuff. That even goes with the fan base, not even just the porn guys themselves. Um, as Otis reminded me, um, I do want to have a good guy in my life, and some of the stuff, if you go, follow me on Instagram, you know that I've kind of reflected in the last couple of weeks of relationships that I've had, but they've had a positive impact on me, and hopefully I on them. Um, the Rough Rider, yeah, Mag. Um, I learned how to eat and survive because of that guy, and I'm no longer the Rainbow Bright. Although this fiasco with the fiance, fake fiance, or whatever the fuck it was, um, yeah, that might be a Rainbow Bright moment. So she might have popped her little head up again, but to that man, I'll still pay homage to, because I hate him some days and I love him some days, no matter what. Um, I won't say that he took care of me 100%, but I definitely was taken care of, and I was definitely taught how to survive. Back in the day, I would have still been standing in a gym 70 hours a week to make what I learned how to make in a day. So, with all that, that's how come I can afford all this. Be grateful of what you have is some of the other stuff that I had actually just realized, that although I hustle every day and some days money doesn't come in like you would like it to come in, that goes even when I was in a personal training situation. Hence the reason why I came back out of retirement. Everybody wants to think about like why or how or whatever. I told you I first got into the adult industry because um, I love what I do and I love to get paid for it. I could be one of those chicks out on Tinder shaking my ass for free and then still try to figure out how to have a roof over my head and food in my mouth and lights on. Um, Everybody that I know, no matter what your job occupation is, everybody struggles to pay their bills. So the porn industry, we're not the only ones that go hand to mouth some days. And I had to kind of reflect on that as well. That I bitch and complain about my bills all day, and oh, I got this, and oh, I got that. But talking to some of my girls and a couple of my guys over the last couple days, even here in DC, even with government contract jobs, nothing is in life is ever guaranteed, and they live paycheck to paycheck from time to time as well. So it's like anything else. Reminds me back in the day of being a service deli manager. One quarter I would bonus, one quarter I don't bonus. Next quarter I bonus, next quarter I don't bonus. Everything comes in seasons. So going out to LA, yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle because there's so many girls in the industry that live in LA vying for a little bit of work. Kind of helped me decide some of the paths where I'm going to go with my career. I do want to shoot a little bit more for some of the larger companies because a lot of you folks don't even realize that I'm out of retirement. Um, but with that said, I still want to shoot mainly for myself. Beeline Flicks, my production company, is going to be back up fully running. Um, I am planning on still doing the male models. I actually have a guy that I'll be bringing out to LA in August to shoot with one of the most amazing photographers I've ever met in my life, who's always family. And again, I'll pay homage to somebody that we may have not have parted at the best of ways, but without Prince, I wouldn't have had some of the opportunities and meeting Andre, who is part of my family. Um, so yeah, he's known to have shot the most amazing men ever. I'm gonna bring Chris out to LA with me, show him my city, um, and get him some modeling jobs because that's what I'm gonna do. And I kind of spoke on that earlier this year, um, of giving male models more of an opportunity because even in the adult industry and let alone the fitness industry, they get kind of sighted a little bit. And Chris is amazing looking. He's tall, he's handsome, he's half black, half Korean, and very sexy. And he does have that North Carolina southern voice. So, yep. But we're friends. Anyway, what I plan on doing with my social media. I've been fished and fished and fished, and again, I'm always suspicious anyway. But after the circumstances with the porn star, um, I'm gonna be highly guarded in my personal life and not allow the stunning summer of my personal life to collide. So, with that said, do not come to me on my social media DMing me that you want to have a relationship with me and whoop de woo. I've got 3 accounts that are DMing me that I'm pretty sure are fishes, and I'm trying to be nice and I'm trying to be sweet, but um, outside of this, I'm gonna stop actually DMing anybody on Snapchat, on Instagram, and on Twitter. If you want to get at me, you know my email. I want to make sure that I'm speaking to who I'm speaking to. I don't need to have to go to TinEye to look at your photos to see if they belong to somebody else. If you've stolen somebody's pictures and you're telling me you're a hot fitness guy from wherever and you're really Joe Blow from Arkansas. I don't have any fault on Joe Blow from Arkansas, but I want you to tell me who you are. I don't care if you're 50 pounds overweight with a gut hanging over your dick. I want to know that that's you. I don't need you to send me a picture of a hot black dude with ripped up abs and tell me that that's you and you're a white guy balding. That's some fucked up shit. Welcome to 2017 where y'all don't even want to be who you are. Love yourself, be who you are. And with that said, um, week, I don't even know what week it is. This would probably be week 12. But since I kind of bailed on the diet, I'm gonna just kind of like scratch the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks that I was in LA. So the diet genre, let's just say, is that we're gonna pick up at week 9 and continue on. Luckily enough, I didn't gain any weight. I didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain any weight while I was in LA. And of course, I had Roscoe's fried chicken. I have to when I go home. And then, of course, I had my fill of Mexican food, so I'm good. I will be back in LA again, like I said, in August for sure for some photo shoots. But I also have some fellas that are going to take me to a Skins Rams game in LA. So I will be back in LA with a bunch of boys. And if you follow me on Instagram, you're going to see me out with them partying it up in DC on Friday. But um, all the fellas are taking me to Vegas with them and then taking me to LA. Again, the privileges of being a porn star and the benefits then of still being single and the playgirl lifestyle continues and until probably tomorrow then when I pick back up on the diet situation. um, just treat each other the way that you want to be treated. There was a scene and I posted it actually on my Instagram where it's love people, um, and not use thing or use people, but use things. So anyway, I fucked that whole thing up, but you know what I mean. Everything that I've built in this house are just things. The relationships that we have and the legacy that you leave behind when you die is all we have. And your word is everything. So, as Bazin said, everything is everything. Don't be a liar. Don't be a cheater. Don't be an asshole. Be honest. Be straightforward, and be good humans. Namaste.